welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to see the history of DJI. Let's start. This is the DJI logo used till the present day. First, let's start with the main DJI company. DJI made its first ever successful drone named Phantom in 2013, which was the first and the best drone of 2013. First of all, it was cheap, not as expensive as helicopters did. They used helicopters to film things in the air, but when the DJI came in with the new Phantom, they were astonished with the pricing of this. And you cannot just rent it. You can buy it and keep it instead of the usual helicopters. Then we got the Phantom 1 and Phantom 2. Phantom 2 included 3 variants: Phantom 2 Standard, Phantom 2 Vision, and Vision Plus. Vision had a camera upgrade over the Phantom 2, and the Vision Plus not only had a big resolution bump, it also had a detachable camera, so you can insert your GoPro or a DJI action camera. There is also the Phantom 3, which came with the standard model and the professional model. It also came with the Vision Plus, and a 4K model. Then came the Phantom 4, the most popular and well-known version of DJI Phantom. One of them included DJI Phantom 4 Standard, Phantom 4 Pro. Also, they included the RTK and Pro Plus version for some reason. Then they started to include the version 2s. I don't know why, but I think they're upgrades over the old models for the past 3 years that they did. And they also included the Obsidian Black version, which was a limited edition, but it still sells today for a higher price than usual. Then we got the DJI Inspire, which was a drone for filming movies and all the other such things, like Hollywood, like Disney movies, like Universal Studios, and all the other ones that needed to be filmed in the sky or somewhere else. First, it started with the Inspire 1, which was the most expensive version of it, costing at around $16,000 for the Fly More combo. Then came the Inspire 2, which was worth $15,000 in 2017, and then came the Inspire 3, which is now worth $17,000 for the Fly More combo because of its luxury, and it also had not just 4K, 6K and 8K video, but you also needed a Ronin baked into it. Then we got the whole Ronin lineup. The Ronin lineup was pretty much just a camera stabilizer, but the craziest Ronin edition was the Ronin 4D, because it had a full built-in camera with 6K and 8K options, and even 10K, that had a 4D stabilization costing about $24,000 for the 8K edition. Then we got the Osmo. We'll come back to it later. Then we got the Mavic, which started the drone models of some, like the Mavic Air and Mavic Mini, which became Air and Mini. The Mavic came with the first Mavic Pro, not Mavic Pro. Then included the Mavic 2 and 2 Pro, 3 and 3 Pro, and Enterprise. But I didn't include the 3T because it's a little bit over the Enterprise, and it's a thermal for like military and other stuff, like for rescue missions and other. Then came the Spark, which was a started drone for the most people who had a small experience with drones and just know a little bit about drones. There is the Spark for the enthusiast. Then we got the Tello. Tello is the drone for absolute beginners who are starting to from bottom. Then we got the Mini. Mini was just Mavic Mini with rebranding name. Mavic Mini, just Mini. Then we got the same design as Mavic Mini on Mini and Mini 2. Then we got the Mini 3, which had a very overhauled design, complete with the obstacle avoidance. 360-degree cameras, but it's not as good as the Mini 4 Pro, which had a lot of features baked in, but it's not as a lot of features as the Air 3S. Look at that big boy right there. This Air 3S is the drone for 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 enthusiasts who are also drone professionals. And drone pilots always love air, but sometimes they also love Mavic, but they cannot afford the Inspire version. Then we also get the Avata. Avata is a series of FPV drones, which are high-speed, flowy drones that take kind of fun videos with goggles on you. Because it's called FPV, it's for just first person. Avata 1 was a big step up 9 months ago in 2022. But in 2024 came out the Avata 2 with new features. When the Fly More combo introduced a new controller and also the DJI Goggles 3. Then we got the Agras. DJI Agras was for agriculture, and it just sprayed water over the crops, and it was just a big ass drone worth around $25,000 for the T50 Flammer combo. That doesn't even give you 13 minutes of that doesn't even give you 45 minutes of full charge. It just gives you 13 minutes for a big ass battery. Then we've got the other versions, like DJI Neo, which was a full started drone when the Tello got discontinued. They were thinking about renewing it, and they released the Neo. Then we got the DJI FPV, which came out in 2021, and it was a hard to control, not like a Avata FPV drone. Like, it's pretty hard to get used to it, and it's very tough to fly. But the DJI Flip was just Neo on steroids. Instead of 19 minutes, it had 31 minutes. Instead of no obstacle avoidance, it had like a front, back, and downward obstacle avoidance. Matrice was an enterprise drone that was worth like $1,000 at this time, but it's not as expensive as the Mavic 3 Enterprise T, which was worth around $6,000 for the Fly More combo, but this was more expensive for the Matrice 350 RTK, which was worth $7,000 for the Fly More combo. Then came the Flycart, which was a delivery drone and delivered packages up to 30 kilograms. Like, this is very big weight. It could take up some serious weight, but it's it's a big drone, and you can't fit it into a house. For Flycard 30, you can get 6 of those Mavic 3 Pros or 2 Mavic 3 Enterprises. Then we got the RoboMaster version, which had a whole series of programming technology, like RoboMaster S1, which was a consumer tech, which was a consumer, product for for home users, for kids who play and love technology. But RoboMaster EP and TT was a big step up. RoboMaster EP was just RoboMaster S1, but for schools, for the schools who teach IT for kids, and RoboMaster TT, which was programmed with just only Python, and it's like Risatello but on steroids, just like Flip Dad. Then we got Osmo. Osmo was a series of, Insta360 and GoPro alternatives, which were very worth it at the time. First, let's start with a normal Osmo. The Osmo included the camera, which you could have connected to a screen, like an iPhone 4. Then came the Osmo Plus and Osmo Pro or RAW. Then got the mobile series, or the DJI was a phone stabilizer that acted also as a little, you know, a paper camera stabilizer. Also, a paper cameras. You can also attach a tripod to the bottom. It looked like an RC motion controller for the 5 and 6, and it was pretty good at its time, surpassing a little bit, surpassing some Insta360 sales and a lot of GoPro sales. Then we got the Osmo Action. Osmo Action was a series of cameras that acted as the main competitor to the Insta360 Ace Pro and Go 3, and also it acted as a competitor to the GoPro lineup. Osmo Action 2 was the weirdest one, and it almost looked like an Insta360 camera because it has a pop-off screen with a pop-off camera with a detachable screen, and it worked with Bluetooth, and it's also waterproof. But the highest one of all is the Action 5, which was the big step-up upgrade from this little guy here. Then we got the Osmo Pocket. Osmo Pocket was a series of camera that acted as a little camera, a teensy beatsy camera that acted as a small stabilizer. It had a built-in camera, a stabilizer, it was a 3-axis gimbal, and also on the Osmo Pocket 3, it had a big step up for the screen, the RAM, the everything. It had a 2-inch motorized flipping screen, and you can also film 4K 120 FPS footage with DJI Mic 2 or the Mic Mini. For the vlogger combo, it's worth $813, but for the creator combo, it's worth $613. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye!